Alright.
Huh?
I'm freezing to... What? Okay, well, let's see. What can I do about that? I can cast Fox Skin. And...
Yes, my daughter.
Wow, that
What is
switches
right
to really bad really fast, didn't it? And we can use a bit of firewood. You don't have firewood on you, darn it, don't you? Alright.
Let's get going then.
Let's see. Fire? Okay, we can't do anything until we warm up here, because seriously, this is bad. Let's see, so do I have a torch? No, I don't have a torch. Neither does Lydia. Let's see, what else can... Ooh, alcohol. Alcohol will warm me up briefly.
Still here.
And I also needed to reduce my thirst a touch, so... Okay. Question... Oh, I'm hungry too? For gosh sakes. Oops, I just ate raw food. That could be bad. I just ate too much. Okay, well that sucks. Well, hopefully that's not too serious of a problem. Let's see what kind of shape I'm in. Exposure, freezing. Okay, well that's just kind of bad. Gluttony. So I'm slow right now, which sucks.
Give me just a moment. I'll have this open.
Ooh, a book. I'm taking that because... Nice. Alright. Well, I can't take any chances here. While I'm freezing here. Work by restoration. Ooh, nice. That's not a bad blessing at all. The other question is, am I warming up at all? Or am I still in trouble?
I've got your back.
Let's just wait 1 hour here and see what happens. Am I still getting colder? Shoot. I'm in trouble. I did not plan this well. Dizzy, yeah. Let's see, fox skin. This is what I get for not getting the spell. Let's see, do I have any other way of heating things up here? Not explicitly. Those obviously aren't producing enough heat to warm me up. I'm actually in real trouble here. I wonder if that torch by the entrance is warm enough. Ooh, that's a torch. No, it's not. Is that a torch? No, that's an open door to Skyrim. Ooh, there we go. There we are. That's what I needed. Yes. Okay. Let's just give it an hour here. And hope that this has saved me. Ah, phew. Okay, that was close. Now that I'm warm, I should be able to open this lock, no problem. Yeah. Good stuff.
Now I can show you the source of the nightmares.
Some wine. A skull? Yikes. What the heck is this purple fog?
Behold the skull of corruption, the source of Dawnstar's woes. We must reach the inner sanctum and destroy it. Come, there's no time to lose.
Okay. The Skull of Corruption. Dun dun dun. Requires a key to open. Okay. Sounds like an interesting toy. Alright, so he's pushing back this miasma somehow. Oh, hello. I wonder if they still have, that was weird. Just curious if they still have black souls. Yes, they do. Okay, that answers that question. Useful. Alright. We don't actually... We can loot these guys on the way out. Let's save some time here.
The priests must have activated this barrier when the miasma was released.
Okay. Looks difficult to breach.
Impossible, actually. I wonder. There may be a way to bypass the barrier, but I must check their library and confirm it can be done.
You seem to know an awful lot about this place.
I suppose there's no point in concealing the truth any longer. My knowledge of this temple comes from personal experience. I was a priest of Vermina.
Well, alright. Why keep it a secret?
When the orcs invaded the temple, I fled. I left my brothers and sisters here to die. I've spent the last few decades living in regret and seeking redemption from Mara. And by her benevolence, I will right my wrong.
That explains the temple to Mara at the entrance. Alright, I'm ready.
I still have my key to the library. Whenever you're ready, let's move on.
Alright.
We mustn't tarry. The skull needs to be destroyed.
Alright, milk. Because that's food. Ooh, lockpicks. Viking armor. Cool. Yeah.
Wait as soon as possible.
Alright, so that thing I said about not looting, well, forget it. Those cloaks are actually worth a fair bit. Alright. Let's rock. Come on, bud. I have to ask him how. You know what?
It's just yes, my daughter.
How can the skull be affecting?
I can help with?
How can the skull be affecting Dawnstar? What the heck is
Lore
this?
holds that the skull of corruption holds a constant hunger for the memories of others. The skull has been out of touch for so long, I fear it's gained the ability to reach out on its own and try to feed. What it does with these memories is just conjecture, and an argument for scholars and historians to this very day.
Interesting. Alright.
We mustn't tarry. The skull needs to be destroyed as soon as possible. Be careful. We're certain to find more of the awakened within.
Okay. Let's be sneaky then. If that's an active torch, I'm snagging it for... No, apparently those aren't torches that I can actually use. These guys are going down nice and easy. Approve. That poor guy sounded so confused. Screw all that. But now, Vimira robes. Ooh, those are cool. We'll take it all. Varieties of Daedra. Ooh. Come with me. That will be useful. That's a lot of destroyed books. It makes me sad. So much sadness. So many burned books. Where are we going? Firmament. Another book. I like books.
Huh?
Come on, dude. Let's go.
This library used to be filled with arcane volumes. Now look at it. Almost everything's been burned.
Oh, good. At least
I
you...
hope the tome we need is still intact. We fight to the last!
Oh, dear. There's the Architect Vader gone. Oh boy. That was a nasty fight. Alright, ooh, lots of gold. 2 iron maces. Ooh, Viking armor is worth a lot though.
Barring any more interruptions, perhaps we can locate the information I need.
Okay. What am I looking for?
We're looking for a book of alchemical recipes called the Dream Stride.
Alright.
The tome bears the likeness of Vermina on the cover. It should be here somewhere.
Okay.
If you'll check the shelf. It's around the balcony. I'll check around the lower level.
Deal. Alright. There was one more mage here. Where'd he go? Ah, here he is. Those robes look awesome. Let's see what we got down here. Because I want the rest of the books from this library. If there's any intact, I want the surviving tomes. Ooh, Book of Daedra. Done. So much good stuff to read. So little time. Oh, burnt book. Feyfolken. Done. I'm taking it. 16 Accords of Madness. Neat. That sounds interesting. Biography of Baron Zaya. That's the guy who's another on Oblivion. Neat. There's still a lot of books intact here. That's good. I'll recover these for my own library when I buy a house. Can you believe I'm this far into the game and I don't have anywhere to live? Kind of a scary thought in this game, isn't it? Let's see, the balcony. Let's see, we haven't been over there yet. Ah. Aha! Ooh, that's a big, thick-looking book. The Dream Stride. I hope I get to keep that book. That's an awesome-looking tome.
Yes, my daughter.
Found it.
Let me take a look. Mara be praised. There is a way past the barrier to the inner sanctum. It involves a recipe for a liquid known as Vermina's torpor.
Alright. Is that some type of potion?
Yes. The torpor grants an ability the priests of Vermina called the Dream Stride, using dreams to travel distances in the real world.
Neat. Yeah, that's neat.
Quite amazing, yes. Alchemy and the blessings of a divine, distilled down into a ingestible liquid. Sadly, I have yet to see it function in person.
That's slightly more... I'm going to be your test subject then.
As a sworn priest of Mara, the elixir won't work for me. The torpor will only work for priests of Vermina, or the unaffiliated.
Do you know where we can find the torpor?
All believe there is a laboratory in the East Wing. If we proceed there, we should be able to locate a sample.
Alright.
The laboratory adjoins the library. I'm hoping we'll find a sample of the torpor left undamaged.
Alright. That this way then? Where are you going? Oh. What's in here? Ooh, a box. Arg. We're getting a little closer now. Darn it. So, long ways to go on lockpicking. So close. Oh. A little bit that way. A little bit more. You're so close. Right around there. Aha! Rocket. That gave me a silver skull. Magicka potions and gold. Useful. All useful stuff. And a level's worth of alchemy to boot, which I will not complain about one little bit at all. I'm going to use lightning because there's mages in here, which means lightning will help drain their broom. Ooh, alchemical ingredients. Useful. Wheat.
Wait! We're still under attack! Destroy this place! Ow!
It's hard to believe these poor buggers are still alive after 20 years. A little mead, I think I can cook with that. I don't want to take too much of it though. Although there's not a lot in this place so far. Except for the stuff these... Ooh, a dwarven halberd. Orcish dagger. That's a neat... That's some neat stuff. Anything in the baggies? Ooh, yes. Yes, there is. Oh my goodness. There's stuff in a lot of different bags. So this entire pile potentially has stuff in it. That's interesting. Alright, let's see who's in here. Left down here when they're done. Oh crap.
Blood.
Run, run, run. That was a close one. A little peckish as I get him, Lydia. That was a almost disastrous little error there. Alright, we'll speak to him as soon as we've lined our pockets with a little more goodies. Okay. Lydia, where are you? Lydia!
I'm right behind you.
Open that backpack up. Let's see what we got. Try not looking down your shirt here. At some point I'm going to have to revise her hardware here a bit. I'm sure I can get her some better gear soon. Hold on to that. Hold on to that. Hold on to some of this extra armor I've got. That should do me for a bit.
Now that they've been dealt with, we need to find the torpor.
Indeed. How will I know what it looks like?
It should be in a small bottle, very similar to a potion. I'll begin searching up here.
Okay. And
The
I
torpor
will.
should be in a tall bottle with dark liquid. If you find it, bring it to me.
Alright, well, in the meantime, I'm gonna also grab everything else of value in this place. Because, yeah. That's what I do, and that's a lot of useful stuff there. Ooh. Cool. An alchemy book. Lunamoth wing. Uh-oh. Don't. Alright. Saving right here, because that was a really scary lag spike there. That was a really scary lag spike. So, yeah. Game is saved. That's good. Taproot. Worker meat. Ooh. Resist shock. Nice. All sorts of goodies here. Dog meat. Not sure how to feel about that. Ooh, a Daedra heart. Ooh, that's valuable. Another Daedra heart. Very valuable. This place is loaded. All the things I need for some of those quests. See what else we can find kicking around here. Ooh. Already harvested those. 2 to auto harvest. Let's see, we had two more guys down here. I'm just gonna take that. I think I already have a copy of it, but fire salts for Balliman. That would be a nice job to get off my list, you know. I got the torpor. Take those. And let's see. His weapons, meat pie, apparently is still just fine after having spent 20 years sitting in here. Okay, and last shelf, vampire dust, fire salts. Ooh, 3 fire salts, and that's putting us well on our way to. I'll take that. Hilarious. That spike of lagginess again.
I've got your back.
Open your backpack. I've been had this game running for a fair amount of time though, and that's always risky. Alright, let's get rid of one of these staves. We'll get rid of Flame Atronach. And the Iron Maul, and let's see what else. The robes, way enough to be worried about. Monk boots. It's probably all the alchemical ingredients and potions I've just finished picking up as primary problem. So
let's get going then.
Well, let's not worry about it. Oh, almost missed that. One useful thing and one not useful thing.
Yes, my daughter.
I found.
What is it I can help with?
I found the torpor.
I'm relieved you discovered a bottle intact. This place looks as though it was ransacked by the orcs.
Indeed.
So, I've taken us this far, but you need to guide us the rest of the way. Drink.
Here?
Dawnstar's fate rests in that tiny bottle. The longer we wait, the more damage Vermina could be doing to those poor people. I understand your hesitation, but I promise you that it works.
Okay.
Let's continue. We still have much to do.
Alright, here we go. Oh, where are we going? Well, he said drink it here, so let's drink it here.
The orcs have breached the inner sanctum, Brother Varen.
We must hold. We can't allow the skull to fall into their hands.
Alright.
But no more than a handful of us remain, brother.
Then we have no choice. The miasma must be released.
The miasma? But brother...
We have no alternative. It's the will of Vermina.
Okay.
And what about you, Brother Casimir? Are you prepared to serve the will of Vermina?
I've made my peace. I'm ready.
Then it's decided. Brother Casimir, you must activate the barrier and release the miasma. Let nothing stop you. Brother Thorin, we must remain here and guard this skull with our lives if necessary.
Agreed. To the death.
Then let it be done. Farewell, my brothers.
Alright. Okay. Let's see. Okay, I have no... Come on, through. There we are. Alright. Let's see. I hope I'm going the right way here. Feels right. Here we go. Oh dear. Hey, come on. Let me back into the real world. Alright.
It worked. Mara be praised.
Your surprise is...
You vanished after drinking the torpor and materialized on the other side. I've never seen anything quite like it.
It was remarkable, as if I were really there.
How I envy you. I can only imagine the excitement of seeing history through the eyes of another. Sadly, I am resigned to just reading of its wonders through my research of the skull.
We can discuss it later. We need to proceed.
Indeed. My reverence for Vermina's machinations should not take precedence over our mission. My apologies. The inner sanctum lies ahead. We must reach the skull and put an end to Dawnstar's troubles. Lead on, my friend.
Okay.
Come.
Saving the game. Because that was crazy and cool.
We must get to the skull and destroy it.
It's weird. I was just here. It's a very odd feeling of deja vu, because we came through here and it was all bright and shiny and clean, and now we're coming back through here. The very people who I... Crazy. These people must have been killed halfway through their very fight with one another. Well, these guys are going down pretty easy, so that's good at least. Nice. Oh, look at all these potions. I needed this too. Potions, delicious. Ooh, and a box. Ooh. Magicka regenerates 25% faster. Increased magic resistance by 10. Increases your magicka by 10 points. That's a nice ring. Dang. How does that compare with what I'm wearing right now? What's it called? Essence of Mage? Alright, and what am I wearing for rings right now? I'm wearing a 8% faster left ring and an 8% faster right ring. Okay, so that is a spectacular improvement over my current ring. So we'll definitely put that into play. I don't know how she has 2 skulls, but that kind of terrifies me. Why do I keep doing that? Empty wardrobe. Do not open said empty wardrobe. That is silly. Why is he... He's just running past all these guys. Dingle Fritz. Alright, let's see what we got here. Nothing of value. Door. Okay, get him, Lydia. I did. Hold on. Unreally.
Bruce?
Slowing him down long enough. There we go. Iron dagger for... Ooh. Box. Ooh, well that didn't work so well, did it? Come on. Lockpicking skills. Don't fail me now. Oh, so close. Come on. Oh. Most exciting minigame ever to watch. Aha! Nice. Nice and nice. And so many guys to loot here. All of your stuff. Lydia!
I'm right behind you.
I'm overloaded again. Lydia, would you be kind enough to take some of this stuff for me? That halberd's probably killing me. Let's see. Random clothing. That stuff I actually want. We'll sort out how to re-equip. Robes of Illusion. Cloak. More robes. That's good
Let's
stuff.
get going,
This
then.
place was a good... We're getting a good haul out of this place. Nothing of use in there. Random boots. Ooh. Vermina's Devotion. 3 empty wine bottles, a wooden sword. It's interesting. What was that? Vermina's Devotion. A gift for one of her favorite devotees. Cloaks. Interesting. I have no idea. It looks awesome, but doesn't seem to do anything specific. Of course, the spot where my mass is really going is into these human body parts. I'm yanking out all these poor buggers. I'm so enchanting those robes. Ooh, hold on, that was a jeweled bloody pitcher there. We'll take that. This is why we look in boxes. Alright. Let's see, what do we have here? A dead guy. So many potions of magicka, though. It's so useful. I've had a serious shortage of those, partly because I seem to have a shortage of materials to craft those.
What do you want?
Oh! You're still alive. Why is he not waking them up? They heard him. So some of the best results come from not hitting him while he's still burning. Ooh, that's worth a bit. Lydia!
I've got your back.
I'm overloading myself so quickly here. It's hilarious. That's cool, though. Alright.
You lead, I'll follow.
Oh, more potions. Can't go wrong there. Keep missing him. Nice job, Lydia. Hunter armor is worth enough to justify it. Lydia!
Right behind you.
Yeah, let's get rid of... That's a lot of crafting materials. That should help a little. But so should getting rid of that. And what else did I grab? I grabbed some more armor off of Hunter armor. There we are. I'm gonna have to look and see if any of this is actually an improvement for Lydia as well, you know. There we go.
Let's get going then.
Let's see what's through here. We're almost there.
Wait.
Hmm? What the heck?
Per, Thoric, you're alive. No thanks to you, Casimir. I no longer use that name. I'm Miranda, priest of Mara. You're a traitor. You left us to die and then ran before the miasma took you.
I'm right behind you.
No, I was scared. I wasn't ready to sleep. Enough of your lies. I can't allow you to destroy the skull, priest of Mara. Then you leave me no choice. For Dawn's Star!
Whoa! Lightning. Come on, Magicka. That didn't work so well. Nice.
Azura hurt you. Vermina, forgive me.
Alright, I'm stuck. How badly stuck am I? Not badly enough to be a problem. Alright, let's see what this guy's got. Ooh. That's cool.
It's time. The skull must be destroyed.
Bone meal, dwarven sword.
If you'll stand back, I'll perform the ritual granted to me by Lady Mum. I knew Varen and Thoric. They were my friends.
Yeah.
Is this punishment for my past? Is it Mara's will to torment me so? First, an incantation to remove the barrier.
I've got your back.
Yes, my daughter. What is it I can help with?
Nothing,
Come.
apparently.
We must get to the skull and destroy it. I
We're
call
here.
upon you, Lady Mara. The skull hungers. It yearns for memories and leaves nightmares in its wake. Grant me the power to break through this barrier, to send the skull to the depths of oblivion.
He's deceiving you. When the ritual's complete, the skull will be free, and then Arender will turn on you. Quickly, kill him now. Kill him and claim the skull for your own. Vermina commands you.
Yes, my daughter.
Do I want the skull?
What is it?
Do I want the skull?
Help with. Come.
He
We
has
must get to
done
the skull and destroy it.
nothing to make me believe that this skull, that he's a danger to me. But the skull. I'm having trouble making this decision. Why am I so torn? Yeah. No. We did the right thing. I'm sure Vermina is not going to like what I just did.
I've got
Lydia,
your back.
will you take some stuff for me? The short of it would be I don't have any use for it. I don't even know what it does. But I do know that he hasn't done anything to make me suspect that he wants me dead.
You
So,
lead, I'll follow.
let's see what he has to say.
Forgive me if I don't appear relieved. This temple has taken its toll on me.
So are you going to be alright?
In time, I believe I will. I'd constructed a meager shrine to Mara in the antechamber where we entered. My intention was to spend the rest of my years here, burying the past and praying for forgiveness. But instead, I wish to offer my services to you. If you ever wish to journey with me, I'll be here.
Thank you.
There's no need to thank me. What you did was for the people of Dawnstar. If anyone should be thanked, it should be you.
Alright.
I'm
Well,
right
that went
behind
well. Okay. Well, we're going to head back to Dawnstar, and I'm finally going to take care of that crafting I wanted to do.
Azura's wisdom to you, friend.
And yeah, apparently I'm thirsty. So thank you all for watching. I'm going to head back to Dawnstar, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye for now.